Ahlan wa sahlan. I'm Carl from China Foreign Affairs University, majoring in diplomacy. My study focus revolves around foreign-related public policy and civil diplomacy, aiming to bridge cultural and policy gaps between nations. It's my great honor to be here to share with you my opinions about Saudi Arabia and KSA program. When it comes to three main differences between Saudi Arabia and China, the first thing that comes to my mind is the civilizational root. Saudi Arabia originated from a nomadic civilization and enjoying the precious resources blessed by Allah, embodies wisdom and resilience. Adapting to changes flexibly, allocating resources reasonably, and gaining advantages in geopolitical strategic games formed the basic logic of the development of Saudi Arabia. While at the same time, China, rooted in an agrarian civilization, prioritizes diligence and stability. For thousands of years, the agricultural production mode requires collective collaboration and long-term investment so as to create the developmental space on our own. That is to say, our logic of development lies in turning the disadvantages into developmental space through continuous labor. In addition, the cultural inheritance paths of the two countries are quite different. Since the establishment of the country to today, the truth of Islam has always supported the royal family and people to overcome various of hardships, establish the foundation of the country, and build it into a wealthy and modern kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has fully preserved your core of ancient civilization and your spirit in combination with advanced ideas to guide your future path. While in China, our culture and religions are relatively diverse, and in the history, our mainstream religion and ideology has undergone several times of changes and transformations, and nowadays we have established the main cultural pattern led mainly by the socialist culture with Chinese characteristics. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has demonstrated the culture and the faith, resilience, and vitality. In the future, Saudi Arabia will become the heart of the Arab and Islamic world, leading the Islamic culture to continue to stand tall and flourish in the world cultures. While China, on the other hand, demonstrated the fluidity of culture and is willing to blend with the world cultures, each with their own beauty, and share beauty together. Finally, in terms of economy, Saudi Arabia and China have different development steps. Saudi Arabia has always leveraged its unique natural resource advantages and became one of the wealthiest countries in the world. On this basis, Saudi Arabia has embarked on its ambitious Saudi Vision 2030, moving towards an open, diverse, equal, and internationally influential country through the top-to-down reforms. While in China, from the westernization movement in late Qing dynasty to the reform and opening up of our People's Republic of China, we have always sought reforms in crisis and try to solve the external risks through self-innovation and thus get rid of the relatively backward situation and get nowadays economic growth. Of course, this difference will become the intersection between China and Saudi Arabia in the future. In today's turbulent and changing world, Saudi Arabia and China are moving in the same direction and will advance together on the path of new development. If I have the great honor to become a member of you, I would like to say that I have nothing to worry about traveling in Saudi Arabia. The only concern is that Saudi Arabia's culture and etiquette enjoys a long history. I'm worried that I may engage in some impolite behaviors due to cultural differences, and which may be led to some misunderstandings. However, in order to solve this problem, I am acquiring relevant knowledge these days to make myself behave more appropriately. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia remains a mysterious and desirable land for me. Your historical knowledge, your culture, your modern technology, and social landscape deeply attracted me. However, due to my limited knowledge of your language, I'm a little bit worried that I may not be able to comprehend everything I see in your country, in your city clearly. But in order to solve this problem, I will try my best to follow in the footsteps of the mentor, the guide, and communicate with our friends during the trip so as to get deeper insights. In my mind, Saudi Arabia is ancient, resilient, composed, pioneering, and future-oriented. I really look forward to witnessing an ancient yet vibrant kingdom of Saudi Arabia in this journey. I hope to personally experience the spiritual essence that emerges at the convergence of antiquity and future within this nation. What excites me even more is the opportunity to engage with outstanding young minds from across the globe, exchanging perspectives on their homeland and gaining new perspectives about Saudi Arabia through their eyes. I also aspire to forge meaningful connection with these peers in a country like Saudi Arabia that grows increasingly open and inclusive, and through such a platform of cultural openness, I believe we can glimpse a more open and inclusive world together. I really aspire to witness the evolution of Saudi Arabia's civilization and learn from your perseverance embodied by the royal family and people. Therefore, I aim to study Islamic worldviews and development philosophies, examining how Saudis harmonize tradition with modernity. And also, I seek to observe cutting-edge technologies and your new social governmental model shaping Saudi Arabia's future, gaining an insight into the world trends through this nation's transformative vision. As I embark on a 2-year master's program in foreign-related public policy, my goal is to become a manager trainee in state-owned enterprises engaged in international cooperation. Recognizing the Middle East as a Eurasian African hub of strategic significance in the future, I tend to leverage Sino-Saudi cooperation opportunities such as the synergies between Belt and Road Initiative and Saudi Vision 2030 to create tangible value for our mutual development. My curiosity about Saudi Arabia and an experience communicating with real Saudis forced me to apply for this opportunity to become a member of you. Saudi Arabia has long captivated me with its cultural depths. During my undergraduate study, I took some lessons about Middle East affairs and learned about Saudi's role and your contribution to Middle Eastern affairs and the world affairs. Also, I read the Quran and did some research on Saudi Vision 2030, but I am well aware that my understanding of you is far from enough, and there are still some old perceptions that needed to be adjusted. In a recent practical activity in the World Peace Forum, I communicated with some real Saudi people, and I felt your enthusiasm, your calm demeanor, and your sense of responsibility, and Saudi Arabia's sense of the future. From them, I felt a different side of Saudi Arabia from the impression in my mind. I hope to personally visit this country to gain a deeper understanding and contemplate the opportunities and challenges of Saudi Arabia and the world ahead, transforming the theoretical knowledge into actionable envisions. If I could have the honor to participate in this project, I would be extremely grateful, and I am also willing to make some contributions to this project. I will participate in the discussion and observation of the project from the perspective of a native Chinese citizen, and provide my own opinions and thoughts in connection with China's reform and opening up and the Belt and Road Initiative and so on, sparkling ideas with young people from all over the world and becoming a part of the project's diversity as a member of global thoughts. During the past academic life, I have made friends from all over the world through voluntary activities and courses. We have also together organized several self-organized student activities. If I am fortunate enough to become a member of your team, I am willing to cooperate with our friends to create more interesting activities during the leisure time so as to make this trip more colorful. I will also share my opinions, share my insights and experiences with those friends and invite them to together join in this wonderful event. And now, I have also established my personal account in Instagram and China's Red Note. I have gained several fans on these platforms, and I'm willing to share what I've seen and heard during this trip to them and invite more people to know about KSA program and know about Saudi Arabia. As a student majoring in diplomacy, studying civil diplomacy, I am eager to establish this connection and to promote our civil diplomacy. And finally, the KSA program itself is a wonderful case of civil diplomacy. And during the trip, I would like to learn from the experience of Saudi Arabia in foreign public management through my observation and idea exchange. I would like to bring all these things into my academic research during my graduate study and introduce more Saudi stories to the domestic academic community. Once again, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to you for providing this wonderful platform. It's not only an opportunity for an field research, but also a booster of a dream to set sail. Really looking forward to see you in Saudi Arabia and in the future. Not only the nearest future, but also a long, far future. Thank you.